Good morning. We're going to do live. I've never done this before, so just be very patient with me. So we're going to get ready with me this morning. Okay, we're going to use a primer. It's argan oil. It's with coconut water, and we're going to just put this all over my face. This is kind of helps put makeup on with an even application. And if you're struggling with any type of dry skin right now because of the cooler temperatures, this has definitely helped me because I typically have peeling, usually on my nose or my chin, sometimes even on my forehead. So I guess the T-zone during the winter from the dry skin. All right. So I have been using Monet or Monat, the Eye Wonder, and I've been using it on my eyebrows. So we're going to apply that. It smells really good. It smells, it's a natural product, so you can kind of smell the, I guess it's herbs. But as I've gotten older, I've noticed some thinning in the eyebrows. And then you also use this along your lash line. I use this at night. And then I also use it in the mornings when I get ready. And I've been putting it just right along the lash line. And I've been using it for about 5 days. And because of videoing, I'm going to just use the hairdryer on low to kind of dry that up quicker. Typically, I just let it air dry. Okay, that's pretty quick. All right, we're going to go in. Since we've used the primer, we're going to go in and do, this is Avon. It's a new clinical. It's a retinol. And if you're having any issues with dry skin, this stuff, instead of using it daily, I have to use it once every 3 or 4 days. And again, over 40, I started using products when I was in my early 30s. Probably should have started a little sooner. But I put this anywhere that I may feel like I've got any issues with, like maybe some fine lines or where an area may create some fine lines. And then I kind of just blot that out. But that was a new retinol. And it says you can use it daily, but if you have any issues with drying, the skin drying, you can use it. It says, I believe it said, apply on the eye, let's see, anywhere to treat fine lines and wrinkles, using sparingly or less frequently if you have any irritation or dry skin. But this stuff dries out pretty quick, so let that dry just for a second. And we're going to go in with some foundation. Today I'm going to use Dream Wonder. This is in, let's see, this color is number 50. It's Creamy Natural. I like this foundation because it has like a wand. So you don't have to like touch your fingers with it in the bottle. I think that kind of cross-contaminates. So once it's on your face, it doesn't matter. And I always, always, always wash my face, wash my hands before I put any makeup on. And this stuff smooths on well. Alright, so I'm going to use my fingers to blend it out. It's very creamy and light, but the coverage is good.
next fire safer. It's so easy. Burn just once every 60 fires. CSL, the Creosote Sweeping Balm.
So I'm smoothing it out on my face with my fingers, and then I'll go back and kind of stipple. And I do that to kind of help with coverage or any streaking that may happen from your fingers. I've never had any issues with stippling. Never had any issues with stippling, leaving a mark on my skin or with the makeup. And actually, well, you want to use a beauty blender first, and then I'll stipple. I hope everyone's going to have a safe and happy holiday. You get to spend time with friends and family. My favorite part about it is spending time with my family and giving gifts. I'm not about receiving the gifts, but I love to give gifts. I'm a bargain shopper, so I give good gifts, I think. Never been told I don't, but I'm a bargain thrifty shopper. Alright, so I'm going to go in with just a flat brush, and I'm just going to stipple. Again, I'm just trying to make sure it's all blended in. And I have found with some beauty blenders that the sponges, that sometimes some of them will pull product off, and I do not like that. Some stippling. And this kind of will press it into areas of the skin that maybe your fingers didn't get to. Sometimes around the nose, corners of the eyes. Alright. So we're going to go in with Fit Me. This is a Fair Lights number 10. And we're going to go in with just a really soft brush. So wherever you would put a highlight, that's where I'm putting this powder because it's light. And you're not brushing, you're just kind of stippling it on. And we're going to leave that on to bake while we're doing something else. And then right down the nose. Alright, I'm going to put that away. Alright, so where we put that, the Monat or product on the eyelashes, I'm just going to kind of brush those out, and you can kind of see where they're kind of sporadic right here, and they're thin on the ends. But hopefully, I've heard really good results from it, and I started using the products about 6 weeks ago, and really liked the product. I'm always real cautious about promoting something or saying that I'm selling the product. I am a market partner, so if you're interested, I'll post in the comments where you can order some of the product. But obviously I've got short hair and it's pulled up just for the video for the makeup. But I'm very cautious about promoting something and saying it works unless I've tested it and tried it. So the shampoos are amazing. I'm going in with an Avon. This is in Golden Glow Light Medium. It's just a blush. Apples of the cheeks. And this is just to give it a little color on your cheeks. Sometimes I'll put this on after I've done some contouring, but sometimes I do it before. And I'm on new medications for my diabetes, and I am retaining fluid like crazy, and it's crazy. Alright, I'm going to do the brows next. And I've been using, this is Milani. It's called Rich Chocolate. It's just an eyeshadow, but it's a dark brown. And then I'll just go in and blend it out after. I'm going to use just a little small edge brush.
envy because it's not you don't want them to be happy.
Yeah.
But you're
And we're going to fill in the brow.
That's what she says. What about me, Laura? Yeah. When's my turn? So it's her turn. So we're happy for
She
her.
also gushed over her basketball player partner Tristan Thompson. They seem to be very much in love, those two.
Let's hope it lasts. Yes,
Yeah.
you know, because that's what love is meant to do. But you know, selfishness usually gets in the way. Don't you?
It does
That's
happen.
the
That
thing.
does happen.
That's what bamboozles everything is selfishness.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right, so we are talking about the biggest entertainers.
Okay, so it's really bold right now, but we're going to thin that out and blend it.
Culture lists come out. So a couple of them are out today. We want to see if you guys agree. Entertainment Weekly's out.
But this color is very close to my grow out hair on the sides and the under.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Love him.
Yes. The cast of Big Little Lies.
Love them.
And Jordan Peele. Who's over the
And I never get my brows
Writer of that and the director.
completely even. I try,
Get Out. Yes.
Yeah. I'll call you when I need
but they never end up exactly the same.
All right, now some of the stars are obviously involved in the films that made Rotten Tomatoes. The top reviews movies of the year are these. They
Ay, it's too crazy. I've used them Sharpie and painted them on. Alright, so now I'm going to go in, before I blend that out, I'm going to go in with a contour palette. And we're going to use the dark one. It's the darkest of the color, and this one is, I think this one is, I don't know, there's not a name on it. I don't know, it's a color palette. So we're going to go in with an angled brush. And I don't say always, but sometimes kind of suck in the cheeks. And go just right below where you applied that blush.
The Gallows. Yes. That was one of those Jason Blum productions. That's Jason Blum too. You make these for like $5 million and they make like
a ton of dough.
it made well over $115 million.
Wow.
I'm not sure, but a lot of money.
All right, so we're going to talk Ed Sheeran for a second.
And don't worry, because we're going to go ahead and blend this out.
Duetting with Beyonce.
At the temple.
That's with Beyonce. Then,
And this, your contouring can be based on your face shape. So
Coachella.
just because I'm putting this in certain spots does not mean that you do. It's just based on your face shape.
Unbelievable.
Right along your jawline,
Well, now,
just drag it.
Ed Sheeran is duetting with Ginger Edman. Take a look.
Always be sure and blend from your face down your neck when you're doing makeup. I see so many times people will put foundation on, put powder on, they'll do a contour, and then they won't blend it out. And it's like, oh my God, it's like a mask. It's crazy.
Oh, wait. Oh, by the way, that was the Green Artist. Who's the most streamed artist on Spotify?
So that's still using the same angled brush. This brush works perfect on my nose because of the size of the brush. And I'm going pretty dark because, again, I'm going to blend all this out. And then I go right on the end.
He really, yeah. Yeah. I thought that was
That will be blended. And then we'll go in with a smaller brush. This one is actually from Meaningful Beauty. No, Sheer Cover. I've had this brush a really long time.
I would hate that. Wouldn't you, to see him do anything like that?
And this creates that fuller upper lip illusion.
monstrous crowd.
But it just makes the lip look a lot fuller.
This crowd, like, the crowd went for miles.
Yeah.
The crowd was like.
And we'll blend that out some too.
And it was unbelievable.
It's an old show business thing, though. It's called talent.
Yes.
Okay. So
All right.
just so you know, our producers, I don't know what that said, but
It's moving it
on now.
It was before we even.
All right. We're good there.
So here we go. If you guys enjoy a salad,
Okay, we're going to go in with just an angled brush. And I'm going to go in with, not the lightest, this one's more of a yellow base. And right where there would be the highlight. And again, I've not blended out the powder yet.
that's insane.
This goes
Doesn't make sense to me, but when I heard that,
above where you put the blush,
it would make me say, okay, you know what? I need another Yuki salad today.
Yeah.
But don't
down your
put
nose.
stuff on it that's going to ruin the health effects of it. Dressing and, you know, that's on.
I would like a crouton and dressing salad. That's, I mean, those are my favorites. But the,
You know, Frank's used to be his favorite. I don't think this is on nothing. And water.
And I always put, if I'm going for a bold lip and I don't want it to bleed, I'll put a little bit of powder on my lips.
That's no nutritional value. And then it's a blue cheese dressing. The bacon. With bacon.
Alright, we're done with that. I'm gonna let that sit there just a couple more minutes. So I'm gonna go in with the highlight. And today, I'm gonna use a different palette. We're gonna use BH Cosmetics. And these shadows are, they've got a shimmer to them. And they're pretty pigmented. So I'm going in with a, it's almost white. I call it white silver. And I'm going on top of, underneath the brow, where you would put the highlight color. In the corners of the eyes. This makes the eyes appear larger and you look refreshed when you do this. So if you had a long night, didn't sleep well, I always just use eye drops, and you can never go wrong by putting a highlight at the brow. You can actually put this color all over your lids, but in the corners of your eyes, it just instantly opens up your eyes. Makes them look a little bit larger, more open, and you look refreshed. And I'm going to take it all the way across on the underneath, right at the bottom of the lash line.
This isn't over. Next one.
When you're home, do you walk around naked as much as possible or stay clothed?
Alright, that's all we're going to do with that color. And then I'm going to go in with, I'm going to use a matte eyeshadow today. This one is called Eyes, Lips, and Face Palette. And these colors are kind of sporadic. They're very pigmented. I like this color palette. Let's see. I'm going to go in with, trying to debate. Do I want to do blues, greens? Okay, I'm going to go in with this brown first. And it's this one here. It's kind of a caramel brown color. Very pigmented.
Do you hear a voice in your head saying the words or don't hear anything?
So it's kind of a caramel brown.
That's called mentally ill, I think. I don't know.
So from the outer corner into the crease.
Wait, let me think. Stop reading. No. I hear myself muttering. Like,
And depending on the look you're going for, if you're trying to go bold or if you're trying to, you can put it on a little heavy and then just blend it out based on what your end result you want it to look like. But this color is very rich, caramel brown. Actually a really pretty color. And depending on what I'm trying to do, where I'm going, would depend on if I use a matte or if I use a shimmer eyeshadow, or based on what clothing I have on. Alright, once you get that pretty even,
These are things that can't be bought because they're made at home.
I'm going to take it over to the edge on the inside. Try not to get on where you have the highlight because you can always go back and add to that, but if you've got the right brush, you should be able to get in there and do that. Alright, so it's really messy on the edges right now. Alright, the next color, find the right brush. This brush, it's just a small, I'm going to go in, I think with the green. Sometimes with green eyes or hazel eyes, if you use a green, Never done these colors together, so I'm not real sure how this is going to turn out. But this color is really pigmented.
Type 2 diabetes more than doubles your chance of dying from a cardiovascular.
And I'm not brushing it on, I'm tapping it. That helps with the pigment too.
And with heart disease, your risk is even
So
higher.
I'll tap it on, and then I'll just rotate the brush.
Disease is the #1 cause of death for adults with type 2 diabetes and heart disease. But there is good news. Jardiance is the only type 2
And again, it's really bold right this second.
Jardiance is proven
Take that same green,
to reduce the chance of
and I'm going to go
cardiovascular event in adults who have type 2 diabetes
right
and heart disease.
along the bottom lash line.
That's good to know.
It's right in the center.
Side effects including dehydration. This may cause you to feel dizzy, faint, or lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may
It's kind of like right below your
nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness,
pupil.
and trouble breathing. Stop taking Jardiance and call your doctor.
And that kind of creates your eyes. It makes the green eyes just really pop.
Symptoms of allergic reaction include
All right, I'm going to take this brush here. It's just a really soft brush. I'm going to kind of blend these colors out, starting with the brown.
other side effects are sudden kidney problems, genital yeast infections, increased bad cholesterol,
And then I'm just going to kind of just tap where the green and the brown meet. Just kind of soften that up.
low blood sugar. Tell your doctor about all the medicines you take.
So very gently, so you don't pull too much product. Start with the brown, and then you kind of tap where the green and the brown meet.
It's time to wrap it up at JCPenney. Hurry in to find
Those colors don't look too bad together.
Baby Alive and Diamond Studs are met in just $25.
Never know till you try it. So, all right, I'm gonna take a Q-tip, a dry one, and I'm just gonna make kind of just a straight edge, straight line up, just to kind of make that edge a little bit cleaner.
Excellence Cream from L'Oreal Paris.
I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that green on the bottom,
This holiday, the best gift you can give is your time.
and I'm just barely tapping
At neighborhoodgood.com.
right at the waterline.
State Farm.
Hey, girlfriend, how's your cafe au lait?
It's actually, it's
All right, so we're gonna take a large brush. We're just gonna kind of blend out
I really want to know how your coffee
where the contour and the powder and the blush all
Your coffee was messing with you, wasn't it?
Yeah, not
again blend down your neck. Don't forget the neck.
Not that annoying lactose. Good, right?
Yeah.
Lactate. It's the milk that doesn't mess with you.
Seth Meyers hosts the Golden Globes, January 7th, live on NBC.
Welcome back. Yesterday we talked about some ugly Christmas sweater photos that we
My hair is fabulous.
when you got delivered. Like
Not.
we always do. So here are some of our favorites. This is
This eye wants to water today for some reason. All right, once you got that blended, you can kind of go back with your highlight
the next one's an Amber.
brush if you want.
Wow.
And just kind of tap. You don't pick up any more product. Just kind of tap where that was. And always kind of just clean up the edges of your brow.
Jennifer Martin submitted these ones.
Okay, so we're going to take I bought these disposable brushes. I use them for blending out my brows. So I'll go up, and again, gently brush up a little.
Love it. And how about Ellen Burnett?
You're just trying to blend out and pull some of that harshness off. There's a big difference in how bold this is, and then it's kind of blended. So up,
Very own from our friends at uglychristmassweater.com.
up, and out.
Aren't they so cute?
So it kind of just softens the line. All right, I'm going to go in with, this is Kat Von D, and this is in Lolita. I love, 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 love Kat Von D's lipsticks. And
Snowballs and throw them at really anything that we're going after.
Okay. Birthday boy day. Yeah. Okay.
they absolutely last. This is the tube. They absolutely last all day long. You can eat anything, drink anything, just make sure that it dries completely.
Okay, what 2010 movie launched the career of Jennifer Lawrence and earned her a first Oscar nomination?
What, 20 tons?
2010.
gonna go and take a Q-tip.
Winter's bone. I've never seen
Winter's bone.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But heard of it.
Let's
but
see.
there's winter in the title.
Oh.
It's like Jeopardy. You got it. Go on.
Okay. Which sport hosts an annual winter classic? The only game of the year.
So I'm going to just right along my lip line. If you wanted to make a fuller, bolder,
We don't have any.
oh, this eye's watering today. If you want to go outside the lip line to make your lips look a little bit more bold or fuller, you absolutely can do that.
There's one place they play it out.
Another pet peeve for me is for someone to use a dark liner and then use like a clear or a white pearl lip gloss, and you see that heavy lip line. Oh my god, that drives me bonkers. Alright, so we're gonna go in with Lash Sensation mascara. Let that let your lipstick completely dry before you touch your lips together or before you eat anything or drink anything.
Think the word winter.
Winter.
This is my all-time favorite mascara. I've tried a ton. Sometimes I'll try them once and just throw them away. You don't want to ever share mascara.
About Doris Day next time, please, and I'll get them all.
All right. Is it okay or not okay? Jessica Simpson.
But sometimes if you get a mascara
But is it okay or not okay?
and you open it and it's really dry, or
Here's what we had to say about it.
it doesn't go on your lashes
It's fun. Just don't
and make them look like that with just one coat, then to me, take it back. You can get your money back. Keep your receipt. CVS is real good about if you try something there and you don't like it or it didn't perform at as it claims, you can take it back. CVS is close to me, so that's why I reference them. I've only had to take back a couple of things ever, but you know, that's one coat, and obviously the bolder you want, the more coats you want to put on it. But this is waterproof. I always wear waterproof because my eyes water. I think it's environmental stuff.
Who more than anything wanted a toy car for Christmas. But his
But
father, who just lost his job,
I'd never leave the house without
to save
mascara
him a Christmas this year. Gus told his
and a
father,
little lip color,
"Okay,
even if it's lip gloss. I just put those two things on
an army of good people
wherever I go.
filling little red kettles and fighting to give kids like Gus the Christmas they had wished for."
Oh my lord. My left eye is watering like crazy.
Dolce & Gabbana. At Macy's.
So you can see my lashes. And I'm hoping by using the Monat, I wonder by Monat, I'm hoping that after my 90 days, hoping to see a huge difference within 4 weeks, but I want my eyes to be just a little bit bolder on the lashes. So I'm going to go in with a second coat.
Every parent is an expert and more likely to choose Loves than first-time parents. Live, learn, and get
Again, I've not used any eyeliner, but when I put my mascara on, I always touch the edge of my lash line. And then it creates that edge. And then I just barely just brush the ends of my lashes. And it creates the illusion of having eyeliner on. It leaves a little real thin line at your lash line. And on the top, come in behind it, the lashes, and then go to the front. That way it coats your eyelashes.
Neulasta is for certain cancer patients receiving strong chemotherapy. Do not take Neulasta if you're allergic to Neulasta or Neupogen. Filgrastim.
Oh my lord, my
Sometimes fatal
eye
as
is
well as
watering.
serious lung problems, allergic reactions, kidney injuries, and capillary leak syndrome may occur. Reported doctors
Alright, I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to use a hair dryer on low. Okay, that's pretty much the look I'm going for. The eyes were a little bit bold. I went in and put the bold eye on, and then went back and blended it. And I'm going to use, since my eyes have been watering this morning for some crazy reason, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to tap around the corners. Again, this just opens up your eyes, makes them look a little larger, and makes you look awake. Right under the edge, so the corner, and then right under the edge of your lash line. And it just opens up your eyes. And if you feel like you need just a little bit more at the brow after you've blended that brow out, you can do that too. And sometimes you can take that same color, and I'm going to do that this morning. I'm just going to tap. It's just a white I'm using. It's Wet n Wild. Right at the top of your lip. This makes it a little bit bold. And my preference for day to day is I'm not trying to highlight anything, or I would put like a highlight if I was going out to dinner or to a party. I would do a highlight, you know, where it needs to go. But since I did that blend out, I'm going to go back with this blush brush. And I did not pick up any more color, just with what color was still on it. And I'm just going to blend that out just a little. Alright, that's pretty much it. This hair is crazy this morning. That's why I had pulled it up. Not sure what we're going to do with it today. So I may end up with a tutorial on hair. I'm going to go downstairs to my hair salon, and we'll probably fix that in the next tutorial. But thanks for watching this video. I've never done a live video before, so I hope I didn't ramble on too much. But I will post in... I've mentioned the products that I've used, and I hope you like this look. Again, it was a chocolate brown caramel color, and from the outside of the crease, a really bold green, and then I gently blended it out. And I've got hazel eyes, and a lot of times I'll use either a blue, a purple, or a green, just to kind of emphasize that based on what color I'm going to wear with my outfit for the day. But thanks for watching, and if you have any comments, questions, please let me know. For something you'd like to see in a video, please let me know that as well. But with this being live, again, first one I've ever done, and just be patient with me, and I'll have many more to come. Have a fantastic day, a happy Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching.